Nintendo Land number 11 has been filmed in front of a live studio audience.
It's time for your Pikmin Part 3.
And this mission is called The Green Menace.
The Green Menace. This whole game is a menace.
What was that noise? Maybe I'm hearing things. This game's making us go crazy. And who was that voice at the beginning of the... No, we're just hearing things.
Anyways, yeah, this looks similar to what you did in the last Pikmin video. Similar scenery, nothing's looking different.
Another effing Pikmin. It's sickening. It makes me ill. I can't chill or rap.
Stop!
Did you hear those laughs again?
Yeah, I thought so. Anyways, I bet, you know, the people who actually do like Nintendo Land when it comes to trying to pick their favorite game, I bet none of them ever pick Pikmin.
Oh, those laughs are getting wait, laughs?
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm pretty sure I heard some laughs or something. It's really unusual.
So. Oh well, let's just keep going about this commentary like nothing ever happened.
All those guys just fell down a hole. Wait, now why would that be funny?
Huh! Yeah, that's... Alright, anyways.
It's like this video has a laugh track to it.
Yeah.
It's almost like Keet and Bait the sitcom. Only with squeaky laughs.
Yeah, must just be kids watching.
Must be, I guess not like kids would, you know, have more tolerance for a bad game since they're unfamiliar with good games, like really great ones that have been made in history of all time.
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of kids do play Nintendo Land.
Probably, they're probably the only ones. So yeah, and I'm still getting the stamps, and this game gives me cramps.
Anyway.
Those laughs are creepy. Creepier than a clown?
Clowns aren't scary.
They are or aren't?
Aren't.
Just clarifying, because you are correct.
Yeah, there's nothing scary about them at all. Anyway, so at least it's an ice level. And,
oh yeah, I'm doing the, this is actually the last part, I'm doing the extra stages, and that means they have little bulbs on their back. That's right, the Bulblorbs have bulbs on their backs. And basically you have to match the color of Pikmin to kill them.
Yeah, anyways, ice level matches because this game is ice cold.
Good one.
For all the challenges you have to do. Anyways,
there's snowmen back there. I'd rather be a snowman than play this game. Ha 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 ha.
There's a snowman, but too bad this game makes you say, "Oh man."
Oh man. I'd rather be an oh man than an oh man. Oh man. I'd rather be a man than a man.
Those little balls on there that pop out, those orange ones, look like the Dragon Ball Z. The same balls on Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, you've watched DBZ?
A time or two when I was little.
You've seen BBZ?
Yeah. Yeah, I remembered, that was a classic story. We used to mention one of my friends would try to get me to watch it, and I guess being a kid, it didn't really make a lot of sense. It probably would be better if I watched it now, because it is an anime, but...
This is the story of a lovely lady!
I know at the time I didn't understand DBZ, so I just didn't like it.
DBZ has a great theme song.
DBZ. But it is anime nonetheless, so it's probably still cool.
Cool?
Yeah, well, at least neat.
Cooler than this ice level?
Yeah, well, I guess it would have to be because this this will be as long as an episode of DBZ. This upload probably, huh?
Figgy pudding.
That's Fig Newton flavored pudding, right?
Maybe.
Or is it pudding with Fig Newton crushed up in it?
I don't know. It's probably. I'm sure it's the fruit, like the fruit.
Oh, the fig. Yeah, the fig flavor. It's probably good then. That would have been a nice KR.
Oh yeah. I wonder if I get screech laughs for repeating that over and over to the point where it wouldn't be funny because you know it's coming. Let's see if if those weird people, those chippity chipmunks, still laugh. Frigga! 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 It doesn't get old to the laugh track.
No, I guess not.
Nothing gets old to a laugh track.
Alright,
I'm still playing that doggone Nintendo Land.
we're only 6 minutes into this and I feel like I'm out of topics.
Here's a great topic, you ready?
Yeah.
Frigga! Oh, here's a better topic. Do you think the new Dumb and Dumber movie is going to be any good? Has the original cast, at least.
I guess, yeah, with the original cast, yeah, it probably would be pretty good. Definitely could only hope that it will be good.
Yeah, or do you think it's going to be S-packed?
Yeah, it is.
Packed with S's.
It is the 2010s era now.
Just
so
big, bouncy S's everywhere.
Well, I do think that well, that should at least have some elements of the 90s version.
Scrotum.
The laugh box for that, really?
I didn't need a laugh track for that. I mean, that was pretty hilarious. That was a great joke. You just can't script humor like that. No, you cannot. Two plumbers and a Scandinavian.
Ooh, yeah, Peach looks Scandinavian because she's light-skinned, blonde hair, and blue eyes. So Peach looks like your typical Norwegian or Swede.
Swede. That sounds really mean.
It's Frozen. It's Frozen Swedish.
Yeah, or Russian. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks either Swedish or Russian.
Olaf sounds pure Russian.
Yeah, for sure.
And Kristoff.
And Kristoff.
Unless that doubles as Swedish. But
I think it
Olaf's
doubles.
pure Russian.
Anna, I think, doubles for both.
Oh yeah.
And Elsa probably would too.
Probably. Never really heard of that name before, but it kind of works.
And Sven definitely is Swedish, but Olaf's definitely Russian. So yeah, it could go either way.
Yep.
Most of the names can double for both, though.
Yeah, I would think so. What was Oh, I remember. Figgy! Figgy! Hail Figgy!
That's right, his name is close to Figgy.
Yeah. I wonder what his real name is, though.
Yeah, that's a
Unless it is Iggy. And I apologize.
Ichabod.
Ah, that's Iggy's real name, Ichabod. Ichabod St. Clair. That's Iggy Cop's full name.
Whoa, we know his full name.
We figured it out because we're smart.
Remember the Ichabod egg?
What is that? It's a fruit or it's a vegetable?
Vegetable, I think.
It's weird. I've never ate one or known of its existence.
Oh yeah, eggplants are delicious.
They are?
Yeah.
What are they, like potatoes?
They're hard to explain. They're not like dry like potato. They're juicier.
Juicier than potatoes?
Well, potatoes aren't juicy at all, so I guess they would be.
At this part, something happened.
Something.
Yep. That's my, every 5 minutes, that's my input on the gameplay.
Yeah.
So, next 5 minutes I'll have something else.
Pikmin Part 3.
Pikmin Part 3.
It'll get a poster. Because it's
What?
part 3.
Oh, more Nintendo Power references.
And the Nintendo Powers, they always would use their poster. They probably figured, this is an old game by now, we can waste their
if someone wants to cut the poster out of their Nintendo Power, then so long, Part 3.
It better be out of, yeah. of an old game rather than one of our new upcoming games. Like
Banjo.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, that was their favorite game. That got more covers than Mario Bros.
Yeah,
Any Mario game.
Ken Griffey
Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. is more the face of Nintendo than Super Mario.
It's definitely the face of Nintendo Power.
Yeah, face of Nintendo Power. Yeah.
Nintendo Power.
Nintendo Power was great.
With their Ken Griffey's. Ken Griffey was a great game. If you needed coverage of Ken Griffey, there was no better place to turn. You had to get the power.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Figure! Lord,
It's still
Figgleton.
funny to them.
It's still funny to them. Wait, let me see if this is funny. Lord Figgleton. Okay,
Huh,
they're
I guess
weird. They
not.
find really random things funny. Those squeaky people.
Yeah,
The squeaky people of the daytime.
squeaky people.
The squeaky people of the underworld. Oh yeah, I asked Zav if he was ready for Kuko the Clown. And he's like, what is Kuko the Clown? And I said, co-commentary! What else could it be? I guess
He
so.
probably got scared because Kuko the
Cause
clown.
clowns! They scare people. Hey, speaking of Zav, it's the return of the toilet seat. Cause
Yeah,
finding
the
it once
toilet
wasn't
seat.
enough. You do have to fight him again.
That's pretty cool. At least you get the. At least there's a toilet seat as a boss in this game. That's
Yeah.
pretty neat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know I'd pee in their mouth. Not his, the developers.
Are you ready to would you flush Nintendo Land the disc down the toilet?
Yeah! Yeah. It wouldn't fit, I'd have to break it up first. The only way I see fit to break up a Nintendo Land disc is by putting my middle finger through the disc hole, wearing it like brass knuckles, and gouging the people's eyeballs with it. Whap! 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 Eventually I break through their eyeballs and get to their scalp. Whap! Whap! Take that, you depressed Japanese guy! Ah!
Wait, they wouldn't.
And then the disc would snap in half eventually.
They surely wouldn't deserve that just for developing Nintendo Land.
Bait! Look at the game! Look at the game! Look at it!
Nintendo Land is pretty horrible though.
Yeah.
But that does seem a little bit extreme.
Does it? Would you rather play this game or would you rather gouge out a Japanese guy, his eyes out with a disc, and then flush it in the toilet? Keep in mind the Japanese guy is a sinister man.
You never know,
He's
it might
a
have-
horrible person, Jay. He's doing a lot of
Well,
people.
wait, you never know. I might have beginner's luck and beat everything on Nintendo Land. First try.
What if there's a Nintendo Land 2? You'd wish you'd flushed this down the toilet after gouging a Japanese guy's out. You'd understand.
I don't know if there is gonna be.
It's one thing to watch it, because, I just flawlessly master these things.
Yeah, it looks-
like it's nothing.
It looks like you did it on one try because the
Months.
upload is
Wait.
complete.
Months. Months. It took me months to beat this whole game. Months of playing nothing else but this. Months! You're seeing 14 minutes of it. Try 1 month. 31 days.
Well, this upload's 30 minutes, so 1 minute for each day, I guess.
There goes all that going.
Yeah. They can do math.
They can do math like a ballerina. Can do splits. Ha 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 ha. That's funny, because ballerinas can do splits.
I'd rather take a ballet class rather than
Yes!
play Nintendo Land.
I'd rather wear a tutu and show everyone my winky dink. Did I go too far?
That was just hysterical.
I would wear a tutu with no panty underliner than play this game. In public. I mean, if we actually had a television show, I'd probably do that. Cause could you imagine how hilarious that would be? Just walk through public wearing a tutu without the spandex underneath part? Yeah, I could see that. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. I need to say something about the gameplay. Ooh, am I gonna be a piece of poo? Good timing! Good timing! And I'm brown! Look at how glorious! I'd rather eat myself as poo. I'd eat my poo than play this game. I would dunk my hand in my poo-riddled toilet, grab a nice warm slice, and stick it in my mouth. That takes, what, 5 seconds?
Nintendo Land took what? How many months for all the games?
I don't even want to think about it. I'd just rather eat my own poo. I'd rather imagine myself eating my own poo and tasting my own poo in my mouth and swishing it around through my teeth than playing this. This is terrible.
Nintendo Land.
It is probably the worst game I have ever played in my life. Bad stuff.
How close is Pokestad?
Oh, well, there's always that too. Hold on.
It's
There's always that too. It's close. This is Pokemon Stadium. I think I'm gonna regret saying this. I'd rather play Nintendo Land than Pokemon Stadium 1 for the Nintendo 64. I mean, at least there's DK in this.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon Stadium had Clefairy says. That's more or less it.
That's the only guilty pleasure out of Pokestad, huh?
Although, the good part about Pokemon Stadium was being able to play Pokemon in like 2 or 4 times the speed, which is very useful.
Nintendo Land's worse.
Nintendo Land's worse.
There's no use out of it at all.
No.
No good use.
No, the only use that comes out of playing Nintendo Land is having the alternative to eat your own fecal matter. That's all! Should say that in the instruction booklet. Press start to play, or unplug your controller and eat your own poo. That's all the instruction manual needs to be. Because they're not doing instruction manuals anymore. That is, I enjoy those. I enjoy smelling them. When you get a new game and you smell the manual, it's great.
Not for Nintendo Land, though.
See that?
Overdoing the Nintendo Land.
Oh yeah, we had a television show, no one would watch this.
Yeah, no one would even watch this anyway, so...
We have 280 subscribers at the time of speaking this. And how many of them do you think are gonna watch this? 2.
2.
One being me, to make sure the video uploaded correctly. I don't know how much I'll enjoy watching this for a 3rd time. No, 4th, including the editing. 5th, including the editing. I have to watch it twice to edit it, that's right. I gotta go through this 5 times. That's a fate worse than Nintendo Land 2. I don't even want to say that. I don't want to give them any ideas. There won't be no Nintendo Land 2.
Really? Do you think Nintendo Land 2 would be better? I don't think. I'd rather just watch a Nintendo Land that you already did, you know.
I mean, if there is a Nintendo Land 2, there's no way I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Not for Nintendo Land. This guy has crazy hitboxes, by the way. He can punch you from across the map, so... He's a lot more difficult later. This one you can actually dodge his attacks. That's my
He's a lot more difficult later. You mean there's more? We're 20 minutes into the video.
Yeah, there's like 4 of this guy. I'm pretty sure we've already seen him because this is the one with the ball hands.
So this video
he's got ball for hands.
Yeah, he does.
I'd rather put my own... I won't say it. There might be someone watching this who's not of age.
Oh yeah.
But I'd rather do that!
Oh, that's good.
Than fight this guy with balls for hands.
Let's see, what about...
This is probably like the 2nd or 3rd time I've seen him, so he pops back up later in the last mission. Last mission is basically a boss rush.
What about turning on the stove with the pattern there and putting your face on there while it's burning hot, and then you're left with permanent mini circles, you know, all across your face.
Or grill marks, for those who prefer to grill.
Yeah.
Since it is the middle of June.
Would you rather do that than play Nintendo Land, though?
It's a good summer month for grilling. My own face.
Do better than this.
That actually gets tough.
That's a good one, huh?
Okay, would you rather play this game once or eat sweet potato pie?
Oh, I'd play this game.
You'd really play this game once? I'd eat the sweet potato pie as long as there's no rule against vomiting. Okay,
Yeah.
new rule. Would you rather play this game twice or eat sweet potato pie and if you vomit, you have to eat your vomit?
I guess I wouldn't want to go through this game twice. I'll go with the sweet potato pie.
I would too, in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Barf beat.
What? That was the worst I've ever heard.
My cousin, he was looking up, you know, would you rather questions,
Mm-hmm.
and probably one of the ones that stuck in my mind for its sheer randomness is, would you rather change genders every time you sneeze, or not be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin?
Alright, that's a good one. I don't even know how any of that works.
I didn't know how to answer that one. 'Cause I don't know what's better.
Comments, guys, comments. Would you rather?
Wait,
pick one.
I don't know if anybody's... This is 24 minutes into the video. I don't think anybody stuck around this long.
I highly doubt it. If anyone made it this far, it would be Zav, Mike, or Jackson. Michael Jackson! Where's the Zav come from, though? I don't know if we're allowed to say his real name.
You mean Josh Frisbee?
You?!
Could he get a job at Publix?
Maybe not, because his hair slightly goes over his ear.
Ah.
And that is the mark of a criminal. Going to Publix?
Yeah.
Good that he's
Poor-
finally done and gone forever, right? Oh, look who it is again!
What?
Not gonna see him again.
Won't see him again, no.
Okay.
Pikmin, not over yet, huh?
What would you rather do? Play this game for 5 seconds or wipe your A and sniff it?
Well, 5 seconds of playing this game wouldn't do any harm. I'd play it for 5 seconds, I guess.
Yeah, but sniffing your own poo after wiping wouldn't do much harm either. Be a little unusual. At least I wouldn't be playing this game.
It'd be a little unusual.
That's about all I can say about
Well, if I were playing this game for 5 seconds, at least I could pick one of the fun games though, like DK.
I'm the scat man! Scooby-Dooby-Doo, you're better through.
That was one of the first ever internet memes.
Goes back.
That was an early one, I thought.
Goes back.
Back to the early YouTube's infancy, pretty much, was that one. And Mario.
You mean YouTube's a muffin?
Oh, yeah.
Laugh track, although that was actually kind of funny. Callbacks!
Yep. Water bug. He probably plays water polo.
I'd rather play water polo in a tutu.
No, but I wouldn't.
You know the story by now. This is the story of a lovely lady.
I'd rather-
Although it's not a lady because you can clearly see her wing doodle in a tutu. This guy's totally difficult.
That one's got a watermelon on his back. A spinning watermelon.
A spinning watermelon. What would you rather do?
Ooh.
Eat a spinning watermelon or give me a high five?
Let's see. Bulblord.
Oh yeah, remember in Mario Kart 8 when you pick a team, you could either be Mario's team or you could be the... What did it say?
Oh yeah, Lord, was it?
Lord something, but I just thought it was funny that Mario used that word. Lord. What? That's okay. I don't want to watch Pikmin anymore.
The channel got changed.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I just bumped the button on the remote and the channel got changed.
Oh, this guy! Okay, no lie, you're gonna look down on me. I said the F word in his name. Because this guy ruined my run every single time for like a month, and after that I was like, Emperor Pinch-a-fa-beep! And that was that. And then I actually beat him.
What's his real name?
I don't know if Mosaic was actually watching me at that time, but whenever Mosaic would go to bed, he would say, or whenever we'd wake up the next morning, he'd be like, how many times did you curse last night at this game? Also, look at that glitch. I'm just stuck in his mouth. That works for me. Wait, what did you ask?
What is his real name?
Emperor Pinch-a-Peed. I called him Emperor Pinch-a-fa-beep, because it's hilarious. Very clever, huh?
Yes!
Very clever.
Pinch-a-peed.
Pinch-a-peed. This guy made me pee, that's for sure.
In your pants? Or did you voop your pants?
I pooped my pants!
Squirrel!
Squirrel. So, yeah, this guy, he really annoyed me. To say the very least.
It didn't look that. It didn't seem that hard though, because we beat him in one try.
That's a compliment. Yeah, this guy specifically. I mean, if this guy wasn't bad enough, the last guy was terrible, and you'll never guess who the last guy is. The guy with balls for hands. He was
the last boss.
He's the Omega, the Alpha. He is forever. He is the Lord of this game. He was the beginning and the last fate. You can't say it any other way than that. He was more of a lord in this game than Bulblord. Look at that thing Oh, that could have been a failed attempt, but no. And then you changed the channel again. Yeah, don't gotta watch Emperor Pinch-a-fa-beep. F that guy. I hate this game. With a passion. That's worse than Pokemon Stadium. I don't think little Keet ever cursed at Pokemon Stadium. If you, Bulblord! I don't think I ever did. I kind of would actually want to hear kids say that for its absurdity, yeah.
Yeah.
If you, Bulblord! There goes Pikmin. It might be, I think I'm on to the last man.
Pikmin's toast.
No!
What would you rather do? Play Pikmin or eat pickles?
I'd rather play Pikmin.
Whoa. Whoa!
Yeah.
Pikmin wins over something.
The only thing.
You'd still rather eat sweet potato pie, though.
I'd rather eat sweet potato pie, vomit, and eat my vomit. I'd rather be in a tutu showing my wing do to everybody. I'd rather... What was the one from the first commentary? Oh, I'd rather put pliers on my fingernails and rip my fingernails off than play this game. But I wouldn't eat a pickle. And who can blame... Mike likes pickles. Mike likes pickles.
Doesn't matter.
Mike likes pickles. Total loss of respect right there.
Okay, so this game is still better than pickles, huh?
Yeah.
Only by a little bit? Or by a long shot?
It's significant, but it's not a lot. It's enough for me to notice. I'd pick they're even worse than sweet potato pie. Or sweet potatoes.
Pickles.
Doesn't Burger King have sweet potato french fries now?
Oh, yeah.
As if their fries could get any worse!
Yeah, their fries are already bad.
Now they're just... Oh, man. I mean, they deep fry them in the sinks of the bathroom. That's how bad they are. Sweet potato fries. Way to ruin a good thing. What was the good thing you said they had? Was it cheesy tots or something? Bet they don't have those anymore.
Oh, they have mozzarella cheese sticks now.
They do?
Yeah.
Wow, I bet those are $200.
Yeah, they're really good though.
Yeah.
Are pickles the worst food? Out of all foods, are pickles and dead last?
Chicken Parmesan's probably the worst food.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thanks, Laugh-Track. I guess I understand sarcasm. That's odd for a laugh track to understand sarcasm.
So yams themselves.
Hey, look who's back! I didn't know he'd come
Are
back!
yams and beets both better than pickles?
Beets and... Ooh, those are nasty too. Hold on. I wonder if Mike likes...
Well, yams are sweet potatoes, and you already said sweet potatoes beat pickles.
That
So
worked.
pickles are in last, huh?
Yeah, pickles are in last. Chicken Parmesan is amazing, of course. I don't know why I had to clarify that.
Pickles.
Absolutely no reason.
Sweet potatoes are even better than pickles.
I mean,
Yeah, because you'd rather eat sweet potatoes than play this game.
yeah, if I had the choice of eating a whole sweet potato pie or a jar of pickles, I'd definitely pick the pie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that would work, because at least it'd have a crust. It would have something good as a part of it.
There's a nearly unlimited amount of
Especially if
buttons.
it's a graham cracker crust.
Oh yeah, the graham cracker is amazing.
Yeah.
Cannot be beat with molasses. That sweet molasses.
What would you rather do? Play Nintendo Land over 50 times? Or...
This better be horrible. This better be the worst thing I've
or
heard
eat a
in
jar,
my life.
or eat a whole jar of pickles in one sitting.
Dang it, I knew it was gonna be rough! You got me on this one. I'm just gonna break even. I'd say I'd kill myself before I do either of those two things.
Play Nintendo Land over a whole 50. We might as well just call this video the title of it, Would You Rather?
Also, there's a nearly unlimited amount of buttons on the gamepad. Guess what the jump button is?
A button.
That was a trick question. It's not a button. You have to flick the stylus on the gamepad.
Oh, those are bad.
Could you have guessed that this game was any worse than it looks? Now knowing that some of the controls...
Using the stylus, yep. I should have expected it though.
Yeah.
Hey, at least this part's outer space, like...
Hardly. It's just up in the
It's
air.
different,
It's
though.
up in the air, I'll give you
It
that.
actually looks different.
It does. It does look a little
Pikmin
refreshing.
got fun! Toast!
Oh, wow! Get out of my bedroom.
Toast! Definitely a giant,
Actually, there is
a giant toast.
There is a related video. It's not called Let's Play Nintendo Land. It's Let's Have Fun in Nintendo Land.
Whoa.
I don't think I've ever disliked a video in my life, but if I had to choose a video to dislike, it'd be that one.
Wait, you've had to have disliked, you know, the pop songs.
No, I don't even check those out. But I would dislike Let's Have Fun in Nintendo Land before I dislike the next Miley Cyrus hit single or... Yeah! That's okay, yeah. Wait, what's supper?
Torts.
Oh, Ravs? Alright. Guess we're gonna have some Ravs. We're gonna have some Ravs. Ooh, I believe I'm on to the final mission. Cause all I gotta do is master it. Goodbye, Pikmin!
Ooh. Instead of a whole jar, what about play Nintendo Land 50 times over, or just eat one pickle? What would you rather do there?
Still kill myself.
Still.
This is a video game. I can't stress that enough. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Far from it. They really couldn't get any farther from it. It's because they're too busy licking each other in the eyeball. Which is a real thing. I don't know if you knew that.
Really?
Japan. That's their underground crazy trend now is licking people in the eyeball.
Never heard of that.
Yep, that's the hot thing to do in Japan.
Grand Bulblord, he's the boss, right?
No, there's a
Still.
ball, Mr. Ballhands, the guy with the balls in his hands again, yeah.
Yeah, him.
Oh, you can just tell by my voice tone that I am enjoying this. This makes me... I'll never buy a Pikmin game. And I'll never buy a Metroid game. And I'll never buy a Zelda game.
Whoa!
Thanks to Nintendo.
Zelda!
I'll have to see. I'm not getting Hyrule Heroes or whatever. No, they don't do alliteration. They don't believe in that. Hyrule Warriors. Not getting
Hyrule
it.
Warriors.
Not getting it. Not a real Zelda.
Yoshi's Woolly World, that name for it's hilarious.
Yeah, Yoshi's Story 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have just said Yoshi's Story too.
Although as slow-paced and unactionated as it is, it's looking more like Yoshi's Boring World.
At least if that elephant guy returns, he'll be a woolly mammoth.
What elephant?
That elephant guy from Yoshi's Story, Pachyderm or whatever.
Ah, Pachyderm!
He'll be a woolly mammoth this time. Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yoshi's here.
Yoshi's here.
He'll help us make this interesting.
Is Pikmin over? Oh wait, no, you still didn't get to that guy yet.
I'd rather eat a pickle.
Get out of here, Yoshi, and your pickle mouth! You pickled mouth, biscuit neck. That's my best insult, I guess.
This is almost like.
Hey! Look who's back!
Ah.
Hold on a second, Fate. Let me take the camera.
He's a golden toilet seat this time.
Oh yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. He's gold and yellow. I'm taking the cam. I just have a private message for the developers of this game. Developers of this game, if you're listening to this, you all are horrible people. I will be in your house. You can't hear me, right? Really? Okay.
Not what I should think so.
Okay.
Let's hear whispering.
I will be in your mouth, and I will take photographs of it, and I will show those photographs to your children, and I will point at it and yell at your children and say, "This is the man your father was, a horrible person." Okay.
Okay, I just did it here.
You did? Alright, I'll take it back. Hold on.
Okay.
Nintendo Land, people who made this game, if you're watching this, you need to never work on a game again because clearly you don't know what you're doing. Now, if I had a 5-year-old child who was mentally disabled, he could make a better game than this. And even if the game was just him sticking his foot down his own trousers, I'd rather play that than this. Okay.
Okay, you took it back.
Everything's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh, look who's back. Monochromatic Pinch-a-Beep is back. Actually, this was the one that I cursed at because this was the last form of him. So this would have been the one that I said that for.
Is that the only time you cursed during this game?
Who knows?
Okay.
I try not to remember anything from this game. Actually, he looked really easy this time. Maybe it was the other time. Because he went down fast this time. Must have been the other one.
What would you rather do? Fight Emperor Pinch-a-Pete again, or Pinch? Let's see. What would be a bad place to pinch?
Well, okay, I'll use scientific terms. I'd rather get an anal fissure than fight this guy, yeah.
I was trying to think of an area that would hurt the worst.
Well,
when you
it's not
pinch
like
it.
getting pinched there, but it's still getting torn in... You know what I'm talking about. And you know what
I
a
took
fissure is,
anatomy
right? It's
and-
just which could get infected and all that good stuff. Good stuff compared to this. I mean, the jokes are almost getting old at this point. This game's that bad.
At least you took back what you said, though, because we could get sued by the developers of Nintendo Land for
I'd rather get sued by the developers of Nintendo Land than have to play this, but I already played it, so they did their worst to me. Also, look who's back. Ball hands. Oh, he doesn't have balls. I think he comes back and has balls on his hands.
So you mean there's still more? This is like being on the longest trip and asking, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Is this over yet?
I know.
Is this over yet?"
I know. Last video he's saying, "This is the game that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend."
Wait till we get to Link, though.
So people started playing Link, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue playing it forever, unless they kill themselves. Then that's the easy way out.
Then you don't have to play.
Oh yeah, this guy is the one with the crazy hitbox, by the way. He can hit you from just about anywhere on the map. The key to dodging his moves is jumping through him, as little sense as that makes. So yeah, jump through him, kind of like what I'm doing. And if he does his 360 spin maneuver, that you kind of have to know. I mean, in a way, it's like, I shouldn't say that. I will never compare this game to Punch-Out, but you gotta learn his movements.
Hey, it's
like a Punch-Out.
It's like
What a retarded one.
It has a something in common with Punch-Out. Let's just say it has one thing in common.
One vague similarity that was probably done by pure accident, knowing the incapabilities of these developers.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a launch game.
Sense.
Should you cut it some slack because it's a launch game? No! Because guess what was a launch game? Super Mario World. Super Mario 64. There's been great launch games.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion I had fun with, granted it was short, but I enjoyed Luigi's Mansion a lot.
Good game too.
I really liked it.
Even Wii Sports, which was terrible,
Yeah!
was better still.
Yeah, wow, I hope the Nintendo's next console doesn't get even worse with a launch
Oh yeah,
game.
it seems like it just keeps...
The only way to avoid that is just by not buying the
seems
console.
to keep digressing.
Yeah.
Like kids at school learning cuss words at an early age.
Yeah.
For us, when did it...
Yes, he's got balls on his
We
hands.
might as well go through this while we have a little bit of time. When did it start for us? Around 6th grade?
Yes.
Probably when it first started
Kids
hearing
really
kids
started
kids
using
cussing.
them.
Well, for whack, it was 3rd grade.
3rd grade, yeah.
It's digressing.
And that was when he was in 3rd grade, and he's just about graduating.
Well, it gets worse because
It gets worse.
one of my nieces, I just heard this recently, one of my younger niece who's in pre-K,
No.
said one of her friends named Autumn said the B word. The B-I...
No, not Autumn! Listen to that sweet name!
B-I... said the B word.
Autumn! That's a bad girl, Autumn. Oh, pre-K.
Looks like just a sweet and innocent girl, blonde hair.
Wait, really? I thought Autumn was usually named for ginger kids.
Oh yeah. Seems to work for that, but yeah, you would not in pre-K only.
What would you rather do? Play this game for 10 seconds or take Autumn out on a romantic date?
Well, with playing this game, playing this game for 10 seconds.
Well, this game should be illegal. We'll say that first of all.
It should be, but yeah.
So both activities would be illegal. It's just actually,
playing this game for 10 seconds wouldn't get me in trouble unless it got me so frustrated that I started destroying public property. If I started actually going out about in town and started wrecking everything in sight.
Even though both should be illegal, I will say this game is still the lesser of two evils. So I'd rather go on a romantic date with Autumn. He's got a potty mouth, unlike that frog.
Unlike that frog.
Frog is less of a potty mouth than Autumn.
Oh no! Here's one thing where I would rather play this game at least 10 times over and over again rather than giving up chocolate for the rest of my life. I could never give up chocolate for the rest of my life, so I'd rather play through this game 10 times.
I see.
Maybe more.
What if the only way to eat the chocolate was through your nose? Then, what do you do?
Yeah, then what do I do?
I mean, it is possible. I think that's the game right there, by the way. I think I just beat Pikmin Adventure. How sweet is that?
Pikmin's
That's sweet
done.
as a sweet potato pie.
We don't have to commentate any more Pikmins.
Does that make me the biggest loser or what?
Stop!
Go on, the biggest loser, that
Win
tube show.
instantly.
Stop!
I got all the stamps!